It's time to take a look at one big question facing the Miami Dolphins this offseason, and it's how do you get more juice out of the squeeze? The Dolphins have been incredibly competitive for 2 straight years, but it hasn't resulted in any playoff victories. They've been fearless when it comes to spending money, but now they're going to have to figure out how to squeeze some things under the salary cap. Christian Wilkins is a free agent for the Dolphins coming off of a huge year and is going to be coveted. It's unlikely they'll be able to bring him back. And while they're also figuring that out, they've got to realize that they're well over the salary cap. Now, I realize that the salary cap is sort of funny money and you can restructure contracts to try and get your way around it, but it's not that easy when you also aren't sure what you're doing with your starting quarterback. Tua Tagovailoa is going to have to figure out at some point, is he the long-term answer? Is he the guy they're going to extend? Are they going to give him epic money to be there? There have been times over the last couple of years he's looked like he would be worth every penny and more. And then there are times that we're not sure. But realistically, when you look at this roster, if we were just pulling out Madden to play, the Dolphins would be one that you pick year in and year out over the last 2 years because they are explosive everywhere that you need to be explosive because they do have talent at every level. So at some point, what Mike McDaniel's going to have to figure out is how do I get more out of the talent that I have? We know that the Dolphins will spend whatever it takes, but in this moment where you're trying to figure out how to topple Kansas City, you got to look in the mirror and realize that you had your chance this year and simply couldn't get it done. The Dolphins are going to have to look in the mirror and not just worry about drafting well, not just worry about how to keep some of their own free agents. They're going to have to figure out how to get more out of the talent in the building than they did last season.